strings attached. Are there any strings attached to this that I didn't see, other than you have to use it for the eradication? You can't.
It has to be used for the purpose they provide it for. And as far as I'm concerned, it's the local taxpayer like you and I that give them the money, they're just giving back to us, is the way I look at it. But there's no strings attached. If there were strings attached, I wouldn't have any part of it.
Okay. Another question I have that I didn't understand when reading this, that you can't use it for ditchweed. I don't even know what ditchweed is. You know, it specifically points that out, that you can't use it for the eradication of ditchweed.
For marijuana, which has tetrahydrocannabinol in it.
Whatever that is.
Maybe they'll spray in the sides of our roads or something, I don't know.
We'll have the B-man back on if we start spraying it right away with it.
Sheriff, out of curiosity, I know y'all had a lot of marijuana bust the past year. These are not local growers. Is these tied to cartels?
These are tied to cartels from Mexico, and I believe you will see here within the next 3 weeks the results of our investigation on that. And right now it's starting growing time already. We'll have an early spring, and they'll be planting the fields here within the next several weeks.
Sheriff, the libertarian comes out in me some over these issues, because I'm convinced once people start, cooking camp fluid and, camping fluid and things like that, then people are apt to do the wrong things, regardless. But I have no problem with this. I've also read it and think that, as long as it's illegal on the books and we're going to try to abide by the laws, then I'm fine with that. But, it is ironic to me that there's, I think, 7 states now in open defiance of the federal law, but yet the federal government is still funding these in states, that are abiding by the law. So at some point, our national government's going to either have to make this, a legal issue across the board or not, because it's still on the books in every state. They just are not going to follow.
Right.
Well, the Houston just last week or whatever said they're not going to prosecute any cases less than the 4 ounces or whatever.
Which Travis County does the same thing.
And that's still the law. So I'm hoping that the legislators will look at all this and get some laws on the book that will decriminalize it myself and get beyond all this, because it's way past time.
Just to help out with the ditchweed, Sheriff, it is just wild marijuana that's just growing along ditch lines where seeds have fallen out. Just to take care of
Maybe some areas out in my precinct that we have a lot of people.
I'm not going to ask you right now.
You're an expert there?
Okay, any other questions or comments from the sheriff? He brought up one point, and Commissioner Phillips also alluded to it, and I'll just make clear that as a result of these, when these funds come in, they will not go to our general fund. They'll actually be separated out and used for the specific purpose. That way, if we ever get an internal audit or an audit about what we did with those funds, we can clearly account for them, so they're not going to be commingled with our general funds. And I think the sheriff's office understands that, but I want to be sure that the body here understood that clearly. All right. Any other questions or comments about item number 8? If not, is there a motion to accept the $15,000 from the U.S. DOJ, Drug Enforcement Administration, for illicit cannabis eradication efforts?
So moved, Judge.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Hampton and a second by Commissioner Nix. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item number 8 passes unanimously. Item number 9, approve and or ratify